Hey everyone, this is Kat, and I'm with Catalyst Holistic Life Coaching, and I'm here to do your weekly guidance card reading. I still haven't been able to fix my Facebook Live, so I thought I would give the Instagram Live a try and see who tunes in. For those of you who haven't seen it on my Facebook or my YouTube channel, I do. Hey, how are you? I do weekly guidance card readings through tarot and oracle card, kind of mixed. And I do a 3 card reading for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the weekend. And yeah, I just like to do them live because I like to see what kind of messages people get and how that feels for you. So this is just kind of a general overall reading. It's not specifically to one person. So sometimes it resonates with people, other times it doesn't. So just kind of being open to the different energies that are at play. So the regular deck that I'm using is the Shadowscapes Tarot, which was my first tarot deck. And then we will have a spirit animal guide for the week as well. And oh yeah, I miss you too, Chase. It feels like it's been forever. For those of you who can't see all this, I'm hoping it'll show up on my saved video as well. But let's see, we'll go ahead and we'll just jump right in. So for the energies of Monday and Tuesday, I normally do these readings on Sundays, so I apologize for being a little bit behind. So starting off the week, we have the Emperor in reverse. So with tarot, even though cards are in reverse, it doesn't really denote like a negative thing or the exact opposite of what the card is meaning. So the Emperor usually has to kind of do with father energy, very masculine energy. So there could be maybe somebody in your life or like a potential father figure energy that could be coming up that you're kind of coming to a head with. This could also just be feeling ungrounded in the sense of not standing up for yourself, for your boundaries, because usually the Emperor is a foundational structure. He creates order. And so there could be at the beginning of the week some kind of discord or disharmony with either a male figure in your life or just within yourself, something to do with your foundations. So maybe this could be a job or something to do with the home. This could be personal, however that resonates with you. And following that, midweek, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, Pentacles being of the earth element. I'll try to get this a little bit closer so you can see better. So the earth element usually having to do with physical means, money, and the 6 represents an even flow between the two. There's an equal give and take. The water is nourishing the growth below that has started to die away, and the new growth is willingly taking it. So there's a perfect balance of equilibrium between these things. So coming midweek, maybe that's what you'll find balance with within yourself, is maybe you've just been very stubborn. The Emperor can represent Aries, and Aries can sometimes be a little hot-headed, hard to work with. And so this midweek, things are going to kind of even out a little bit more, and you might be able to have a little bit more easy flow coming into your life. Because this could also be calling you with the Emperor to actually like stand your ground and replant yourself. And if this is something that's more personal, balancing that energy of if you're giving too much or if you're taking too much. So maybe this in the middle of the week is kind of asking, how are you balancing that in your life? Okay, and then for the weekend, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So, Three of Wands usually has to do with continuing a journey and looking onto the horizon for the next thing, accomplishments that were made along the way. And now we've come to the edge. What's the next thing that we're looking for? What's the next dominion? So, there could be maybe you're not sure what the next step is to take after kind of rebalancing from something that has come up in your life. You're kind of uncertain where to go, where the next part of the journey begins. And so, especially with finding that equal give and take, really actually kind of settling in and finding your inner power again is what's going to help you realize the path that you're really on and where you should be going. Because again, this could be a power struggle. Maybe somebody has been taking too much from you. You've been giving too much in a relationship, or giving too much to a job or to a parent, somebody who's not appreciating your value. And so finding that balance again, you are kind of contemplating, where am I going to go for this next step? And maybe you don't realize all the potential that you actually have. Maybe this is a codependent thing. This is something like an old pattern, because again, the Emperor kind of has to do with old ideas and structures. So there could be something that you don't even realize you have the power to move on from. So this weekend you might be feeling that energy of kind of trying to withdraw and taking in that new life. And again, we're still in the Mercury retrograde, but we just also moved into Leo season, which is kind of the more fiery energy. I honestly felt the shift going from Cancer to Leo, because Leo is very fiery and passionate and go-getting, whereas Cancer is also passionate, but in a much more just very emotional way. Leo's just very like, come on, let's go. So that can probably have stirred up quite a few different things. And again, as we're moving on to, I think it's next week is when Mercury goes direct. So we'll actually be, whatever has come up over the last few weeks, we'll finally be able to kind of take a moment to breathe and figure out how to keep moving forward from this. So really just taking the weekend to kind of sit with yourself and be like, okay, this old way of thinking, this old structure for myself hasn't been working. Where have I not been nurturing towards myself and giving the physical needs? This could be lack of self-love, not giving enough to nurture yourself. And so sitting and contemplating how you can change that to be able to continue on this path, continue on this journey of self-discovery. All right, and so then coming from who is going to be our animal spirit guide for the week is the spider spirit in protection. So, spider spirit represents making your dreams real. Because spider is represented as the co-creator and the weaver, bringing all the pieces together. So with it being in protection, the way that she describes with the animal cards, protection meaning is like an animal totem that's just trying to bring you a really strong message. So again, with this kind of self-doubt of believing you have the tools to be able to create your life and keep going along this path, maybe on your own, maybe moving away from big friend groups or family members, how you are going to be able to weave this all together, and having a little bit of self-doubt that you don't have this ability to be the creator or be in charge of your life. But spider just is naturally able to do it with the tools that it is given. So everybody's going through their own experiences to gain their own wisdom to weave and create their own lives. So really paying attention to spider medicine this week and taking the time to give yourself that care and believing that you have all the tools laid out before you. It's just really believing and seeing what is going to be the best way to create the most secure web for yourself and doing it in your own unique way, not trying to copy anyone else, but really actually bringing your own voice out into the world. So, yeah, I think that is all I'm going to leave you with for the week. I will post some pictures of these as well. Hopefully this video will save. I have not attempted with Instagram Live yet, so thank you for those of you who tuned in and who stayed watching. If you have any other comments or if something resonated with you, please feel free to message me, and I will also share a link to my business page where I post the photos of my cards. And I try to do business announcements as well. I will be heading to Seattle this weekend for the Pineapple Life Wellness Festival. I will have a booth set up there. I'll be doing card readings, yoga, all sorts of stuff. I shared that on my page as well. So if you're in the Washington area, I hope I get to see some of you guys up there. And yeah, have a great week, everyone, and we will talk to you later on. Bye.